Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Pemko number P387. This is a 10-foot roll of closed cell sponge neoprene tape. We're going to take it out of the packaging here and just get a little closer look at it. And Pemko offers a variety of self-adhesive sponge neoprene in terms of size. They have this in 10 different sizes, whatever it might be. Okay, peel away, obviously peel away paper on the back. I don't know whose brand of adhesive they use, so I'm not going to say that it's 3M, although I can tell you this is tenacious. It's not coming off at all. So quite tenacious. When you're applying this, you're going to want to make sure that your surface is very clean and free of dust and debris. Even with the natural oil on my finger, it was quite tenacious. 3/4 inch wide. .3/16 thick. Okay. 3/16 thick. Now, 10 foot length is what this is. This material is used in any application you can think of. Obviously, the intended application is to gasket a door, maybe a window. Okay, 3/4 inch is indeed awfully wide for a door application. I have personally used not this size, but a thicker size, 2 rows of it on the top of my old pickup truck to seal the cap, the truck cap, on top of it. It just really serves to prove the point. I've used this generic type material in lots of applications. This is a sponge neoprene, and that means, and it wasn't necessarily the best for my application, but I wanted it for its shock absorbing as well. Sponge neoprene would not be the best, would not be necessarily great for direct water hitting it. It's a sponge, all, full of tiny air pockets. It will be good for sound attenuation. Closed cell neoprene, it will smell like car tire rubber, would be best for water intrusion, but the fact of the matter is we're not going to get closed cell neoprene in all these options, even though we could probably get something. Now, moving on, as we look at the extended description information down below, 3/16 by 3/4 inch, 10-foot roll of black. Resists deterioration from oily substances. Slightly compressible, self-adhesive weather stripping. It is certainly compressible, but it's still firm. It's not going to fold or completely close down like silicone would. So it's flexible, but still resilient. Durable and tough, I would say. Slightly compressible, remains flexible at high and low temperatures. Superior product for weather stripping homes, cars, trucks, and boats. I've used it for trucks. Now, let's switch to the screen view and we'll take a look at the installation instructions and the other options available in this category. Okay, now here is what we're looking at on screen. Those installation instructions are here, and they are indeed part of the packaging that you would have when you receive the product. And the cardinal rule of this material is apply to a clean, dry surface. Cardinal rule. Peel protective backing from starting end of roll. Locate and press end of tape in place. Working the length of tape, press in place as you continue to remove protective backing. As you approach desired length, cut to fit before removing all the protective backing. I would not do it that way. I would measure and pre-cut my pieces, and then I would apply it in this instance, because when you've measured and pre-cut, if you are too long, if you have too much left over, then you know that you have stretched the material, which will cause an adhesive failure. So I would measure it and pre-cut it, then install it. Clean the frame thoroughly. Absolutely thoroughly. Once you think you have it clean, my suggestion the first time you do this, clean it a second time. Any particulate's going to cause havoc on the material staying in place. I would not do this either. An inside corner, that's going to be You know, obviously what they're showing here is it compressed in its actual use. So they're not showing this inside corner, but don't install it as you might initially think. It's going to look like this, but when you close the door, you're going to compress part of it on the face of the stop. You'll compress part of it on the rabbet of the jamb. Okay, and remember, this is 3/4 inch wide, so it's a large piece. Now the other items in the product category are seen down here and below in this really cool table that we've built. You're going to see colors, thickness, width, and length. Links to the material are here. So you might say, yeah, 3/4 inches is a bit wide. You know, what's smaller than 3/4 inch? You know, look at 1/2 inch. All of our 1/2 inch sizes. I don't see a 1/2 by 3/16. I see a 3/8 here by 3/16. 1/2 by 1/2. Anyway, you get the point where you can see thicknesses and widths, and then instructions for all of this material, a video review if we have it. So really a handy table. And as I scroll this out, you can see how many options there are. There must be 30 of them there, if not more. So a real handy piece of equipment. Let's switch back to the camera view and complete this video. Okay, so in conclusion, this is your P387 closed cell sponge neoprene tape. Really handy item. It's going to be used for lots of applications. I would not hesitate to consider using this material in generic applications. They have some listed here. You know, another great application of this material is sending your child off to college. You're going with, move them in, install everything, and you know that you're going to need that air conditioner installed. A couple of rolls of this material, tiny, small little air conditioner, be able to get that in. Makes great material to help insulate. You buy a window unit air conditioner, you know, it has the accordion style side portions. You know, you're going to want to insulate that as best as possible. Pick up a few rolls of this material. Great application. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Pemko products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog where you can review all things Pemko weather stripping related. A comprehensive manufacturer of, I'm confident in saying, all things residential and commercial weather stripping related, thresholds, perimeter gasketing, door sweeps, ancillary material like this. Any questions on the Pemko P387 3/4 by 3/16 roll of cell sponge neoprene tape or any other Pemko product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.